Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 16th through the 18th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle for Aries. Let's see what's going on. Aries, we have deserving here and we have planning and action. So, what's interesting about this is that all your plans will follow through. Like, you will be able to follow through with your plans if you keep in mind that success is obvious. Like, success is an option, right? Not worrying about what could happen, what could go wrong, not worrying about what could not, what could come up, but more so saying, obviously, if I make this plan, there's a reason for it, right? There's the option of success in front of me. No matter how hard you struggle with things, no matter how hard you have to push or fight, you stay optimistic. Realize that it's a test, right? A lot of times these things are tests, especially if it's hard and you know that success is imminent and it could happen. Well, obstacles come in. Reminds me a lot about a story that someone told me, and I seriously butcher some of these stories, but they were saying something about how they witnessed there's two men. One man was standing outside, he's praying, he's loud, he's loud to everybody. Oh Lord, bless me, bless everybody, and oh Heavenly Father, all this. And he said, and then he saw a man walking, and he was hunched over, and he said that hunched over man was surrounded by demons. The other guy that was praying really loud wasn't, and so they were like, well, why, which man is good? And he's based on, he's like, looks can be deceiving. Based on the demons, you think the hunched over man is the good man, but that's not the case, right? Anytime you have opposition, what it was the good man is what you're warned of, right? uh, be very weary of the person who's loudly pumping their chest and thumping a Bible and screaming that they're so holy. That's that's the one that has it on their lips but is nowhere near their heart, you know what I mean? And so the hunched over man was the good man, but he was being attacked, and so this is the same energy. They're saying that anytime you're being attacked and you have a plan and you know you can make it happen, get attacked. That means it's a good plan, and that also means that, for one, you're on the right path, one, but it also means that you're close to something. You're about to discover something. You're awakening to something about yourself and about where you're headed in life. Um, I felt really compelled to say that to you. Yeah, so the Emperor is over the whole reading, and this is basically your energy, but it speaks a lot about how, listen, you're in control here. You're in the driver's seat. You've already prevailed just simply because you have a lot of, I mean, especially if you have a lot of opposition. You believe in yourself no matter what, even if you don't have everything you need right now, even if you have to, scratching and surviving, you're saving, and even if you're in that space, that you're still in control. Like you still have a fighting chance to reach some sort of goal or to make something happen. Planning an action with the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. This is saying that you need to continue to fight and to overcome something. Like your life could change, and the biggest change of all is your thought process. Realize that you're close. That, I'm telling you, spirit, whoever, spirit, angels, God, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, whoever you ascribe to, the universe, whatever, right? The creator corrects those that they love. You know what I'm saying? That is the truth. Same as Aries. Aries corrects those they love. Like, if they don't care about you, they're gonna just watch you stumble and fall. Like, oh well, you need to learn some kind of way. But if say that's your sibling or your parents or something, or your significant other, you're like, no, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. You're not gonna like me, but you're not gonna fall either. So whatever. But I see one saying that you don't have, a lot of people are in the positions that they're in because they feel like they were backed into a corner and have no choice. And a lot of people that come towards you are going to be in that same space, like they're already defeated. It could rub off on you long term. So protect yourself against those types of people that are always like, woe is me, nothing good ever happens. I knew that problem was going to come up. There's always a problem type of a person. Protect yourself against them because their words seem to travel over time and gain intensity, and um, you don't want to hear them. You don't want that to be anything that you're listening to or hearing, because what you say manifests in this as well. You have to be very careful about what you say. It's going to be a struggle because you may have, there might be financial issues, or the fact that something is not available that you need. There may be arguments. Like, it's, this is an explosive day. Most people, I mean, anything could happen with these people with this energy. I'm going to just move forward with this because that's wild how that's coming out. Hidden motivations with the Temperance and Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, it's very important that you're patient with yourself, because whatever it is that you're doing is going to be a journey. Is that correct? Yes. It's going to be a journey, and you might be the last man standing in this energy. Some of you may be the last person standing in this. I feel like it's very important not to tell people what you're investing your time into. If you're doing something and it's going to be a while before you can complete it, I think you should be very patient with yourself, pace yourself, make sure you do everything correctly, but keep it to yourself. Be optimistic that what's grown in the dark, it's like a seed being buried, right? You weren't being buried, you were being planted, type of thing, right? And you need to keep, it's like no one can see, it's important not to let anyone know what you planted. You may not know that you're like friends with squirrels that will dig up that seed. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, because they're showing me like a chipmunk or a squirrel or something. Kindred partnership with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. This is a person, goodness gracious. Someone wants to build with you. This is someone who's a very hardworking person. It could be a potential significant other or a significant other. This could be a business partner or a friend, and it seems like this person is just as ambitious as you, and they're very enthusiastic about working or building something with you, working on or building something with you. They're really excited about that, or happy to work, happy to do something. Yeah, keep something to yourself here, especially long-term projects, things you know you're going to do far ahead in the future. It's it's not to say that there's people just sitting around just can't wait to mess things up for you, but you have a lot of defeated mentality type folks around you, and they will try really hard to throw you off your game, because it's, you know, the same old junk that people do. They project, if they can't do what you do, then it's not possible. If I can't do it, then nobody can do it. And it's kind of where they're coming from. They may say things that don't matter much right now, but later on, you know, in the months or the coming weeks or whatever, years, maybe even days, it would weigh in on you, and then you'd be like, maybe they're right. Very important you protect yourself. Don't, I wouldn't even share anything very important that you're trying to manifest with this here. I hope I'm making sense. So you could be dealing with another Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius very, very strongly. But we also have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp, or dealing with the Taurus, Gemini cusp, or you could be dealing with the Leo, Virgo cusp, or Virgo, Libra cusp, or Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. The only signs I don't see are water signs, which are Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So you could primarily be dealing with those as well. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.